And good Wednesday morning to you, everyone. Ian Klein here at the WMBF First Alert Desk. Good to be back with you guys after a little break from the action here, but we are going to get back here to what we do here at the Alert Desk, getting you guys caught up on all the latest news and headlines. Hope you guys are having a good week so far. We're going to get you guys starting with some news out of Conway that just came in a few hours ago. That one person has some serious injuries after a shooting. Tuesday night, officers with the Conway Police Department responded. This was just before 11 o'clock last night on Ori Street for a shots fired call. At the scene, officers did find the victim. That shooting investigation is underway. If you have any information, you're asked to call the Conway Police Department. Their number is 843-248-1790. We do have a reporter heading to the scene right now to get the latest information, and we'll be sure to bring you to that as soon as we learn more. But again, one person seriously injured after a shooting in the Conway area. Well, a story we are also working on this afternoon is about a curfew that's being put in place in Lake City. During events, Mayor Yamika Robinson issued a statement on Tuesday to parents and teens asking young people to respect the city and themselves. The mayor recently said that there has been an unacceptable amount of behavior from groups of teenagers during citywide events, saying in part, quote, "We have recently seen behavior from groups of teenagers that have caused disruptions, behaviors that are disrespectful, unsafe, and not reflective of the values we hold dear." Mayor Robinson said in a statement, or Mary Margaret Ellison is heading there now to speak to business owners as well as the city leaders of how they plan on moving forward. The city says they will increase security measures, and those who do not behave properly at events will be asked to leave and may force further consequences. Again, we'll have more on that coming up this evening on WMBF News, first at 4. In the South Strand, a high school student is facing charges as an adult for allegedly uttering serious threats against her high school. Georgetown County Sheriff's Office says they arrested 18-year-old Tatiana mentioned for school threat on Tuesday. The Sheriff Carter Weaver said that she is a senior at Carvers Bay High School and threatened to, quote, shoot her school up. Investigators searched her home and did not find any weapons. She was also subject to the Georgetown County School District disciplinary policy. Carvers Bay High School was not placed on lockdown, and classes did operate as normal. She is now being held at the Georgetown County Detention Center, awaiting a bond hearing. And we continue to follow the sled investigation within that shooting from downtown Myrtle Beach this past weekend. And some of that new information coming from a recent sled reporter. Eric Richards had the chance to speak with those close to the case, including Solicitor Jimmy Richardson, about what is next as this case moves forward.
It's unfortunate, sometimes you can be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's the main takeout from Saturday night's shootout from John Barnett, a national civil rights activist who plans to do some outreach here in the Grand Strand in the gunfire's wake.
But I've been in contact with the parent of the young lady who unfortunately was shot in her leg. I do plan to go visit her in the hospital.
That young lady among the 11 people hurt in the chaos that night, but it's still unclear just how many people suffered gunshot wounds and whether those wounds came from Davis or the officer who returned fire. If the latter is the case, Solicitor Jimmy Richardson tells me the next steps could be complicated and wouldn't necessarily result in any criminal charges for the officers involved.
If someone were to get hurt that didn't have a gun, that was a bystander, didn't have anything to do with all of this, that may very well be a civil thing.
And Richardson says that's because
criminal is so much a higher standard.
And we will continue to follow that case as soon as we learn more information. And we just did get more information regarding the shooting in Conway. We have been told that last night, just before midnight, an 18-year-old died at her home on Ori Street when a bullet entered through the window. Again, Conway police are investigating that, and we saw that shooting taking the life of an 18-year-old Janiah Richburg. We will have more on that coming up this evening on WMBF News as we continue to get more information as details have been limited at this time. Well, if you don't already have it already, now's a good time to get that WMBF First Alert weather app. We are starting to see some rain showers that could be moving in towards the weekend. However, that's going to raise the humidity throughout the week as we head into those weekend storms. Here's meteorologist Andrew Dockery with the very latest.
Well, the temperatures continue to warm up. Your humidity will build each day. We'll start to welcome in a stray shower or storm on Friday, but new data this morning from the model runs overnight now shows showers and storms both Saturday afternoon and even throughout the day on Sunday. That will bring in some rain chances, but certainly won't be enough to cancel plans.
All right, Andrew, thank you. And, of course, you can get the WMBF First Alert weather app. You can also get the WMBF News app, a great way to stay in contact with us when we are off air. We got the alert desks here that we do throughout the day, whether it's me, Eric, or Rachel, or whether we have our morning team and our meteorologist giving you guys their weather updates as well. So we appreciate you guys. As always, you can download that completely free of charge. And, again, it's a great way to stay connected with us throughout the day. And we'll have more on all these stories and more coming up on WMBF News this evening, starting on WMBF News at noon with Michaela Evans. And we also have Grand Strand today coming up in about 10 minutes or so. So we appreciate you guys joining us here. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll be back here around 3 o'clock to get you guys caught up on what we are working for this afternoon. Until then, have a great evening, and we'll see you all soon again.